Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel 2 Part 92. In the previous video, we we tried to do something in Ymir that we were not really adequately prepared for, so we're gonna save that to be the last thing we do in this little section of the game before we progress the main story. I mean, it will be beaten. Don't ever doubt me. The video hasn't gone up yet for anyone to doubt me, but if you're thinking about doubting me in the past, don't. Or else the fury of 1,000 spirit unifications will be visited upon you and your clan. I did actually play the game a little bit off screen, which means we have some globby fats. And we can do a little bit of cooking. And we'll do some of that on screen just to hear some of the peculiar lines of for the various characters, and I think we'll go ahead and, I guess get started on that. We should probably equip pranksters. Also, yeah, I should change this luck to be back to this, yes. I think. I wonder if we should give domination back to someone. Like, maybe we should probably give it back to Milliam, right? Since we mainly just use her to, like, switch in and ult. Her slots aren't upgraded. Ah! So let's start with fees. Let's do, well, I guess we'll actually try and do some variety so we can hear as many lines as possible. So, prankster. And also, you know, get to evaluate the food, see if any of the sometimes the peculiars are good. Most of the time they're not, but sometimes they are.
It's Fee's Cooking Power Hour.
Don't let me down.
You can try eating it if you want.
That's a good one. That's a good one. So let's see, what else is Fee bad at? You're bad at this, I believe.
It's Fee's Cooking Power Hour. You can try eating it if you.
Why do we already have white liquid? What? Okay, so let's swap over to the Sarsters. I mean, Sarah might actually be trying to poison us if she makes bad food. I don't know. Let's see, who else? You're good at it. You're bad at omelets? How are you bad at omelets? I mean, do I consider myself good at cooking omelets? No.
Got this.
Narrator voice, she did not in fact have this.
Oops.
She made a literal bomb out of the omelet. A literal bomb out of the omelet.
I've got this. Oops.
Iron pancake? Is that what? Okay, so far the dialogue lines have been pretty good. Who else is there? There's Eustace. I'm interested to hear what Eustace has to say. Let's see, UC, what are you bad at? Are you bad at nothing? Okay, you can't make curry. His refined, noble palate cannot handle the spice.
Well, if I must. What in Adios' name is this?
See, he's got no nonsense, man. He's too nobly refined.
Well, if I must. What in Adios' name is this?
You're supposed. You made a. I mean, a comforting cappuccino is a brown liquid. If you don't think about it too much. We'll at least do all the ones we have for our current party. Let's see, Reen. Are you bad at anything? Okay, you're bad at salad? My man. Actually, I like salads, but...
Okay, let's give this a try. Not what I had in mind.
Okay, Reen loses in terms of best lines of dialogue. Go away, Reen. No one likes you. Now, Well, I don't have to switch him in, do I? No. She can stay in the back line? Or is she good at everything too? Okay, you're bad at rice crackers?
Sure, I'd love to.
I mean, whatever you say.
Maybe I should get some tips from Sharon.
And then the Elster. The Elster. Now the problem is, will I remember to equip everything that I just unequipped for Prankster? No. No.
I hope this turns out okay. I'm, kinda lost for words.
Eustace's is the best, followed by Sarah, then Fee, then Elliot, then Emma, then Reens is pretty bland. That's the power rankings for these 6 characters' unique food lines. We'll do the rest maybe at the start of the next video or something, just to kind of break it up. Now, I do want to do another training session, since after fighting enemies to get globby fats, we have overdrive and everything. And ranged is done, right? I'm free from that nonsense. And then honestly, this party's still good for melee. We just re-equip everything. I don't know what you had here. Eustace, you're legally obligated to tell me what you used to have equipped here. Because I do not remember. Eustace! What did you have equipped here? I don't remember. Was it luck? Here, take a luck, man. I don't know what you had either. Take a Grim Butterfly for speed, I guess. Or okay, it was probably an attack. You were also an attack? Maybe? I don't know, man. Level 5 close combat training, you say? My, you are bold. I mean, you already know the vibe. Well, I mean, Eustace is good for Noble Command, potentially. And he has a lot of speed, so he should go first. Because if he can, like, buff people up before we start
Come at me
doing
with all
stuff,
you have.
that would be good.
Turn.
Now, you already know why. I mean, this really shouldn't be that bad. And we can't hit everyone. Let's go for these guys since they're more closely grouped. Okay, we have won. It's over.
Here goes. Overdrive!
You're not buffed up, actually, so I don't know. I mean, we might not necessarily win, but we should.
And done. Got it. Okay, Reen.
Leave it to me!
I mean, that's 10k right there.
Here we go!
Granted, as long as 2 live, they can still kill us. You do this.
Arcane Gale!
You might get up to 200 CP.
You're done.
You should
Okay.
get to 200 from this with the follow-up attack. And then you ult.
2. And done. Now.
Got you!
And then I think we also follow with Sarah.
Like the way.
We let Fee stay. Hopefully she can overdrive if we need it. No, we can still definitely lose here, because as long as 2 live, they can kill us. And 1 still has, like, probably half HP. Only 3 are dead. No, wait, was that all of them? No, 2 are still alive. We're fine. Oh god, they can do 10k, right?
Treasure these final moments.
You can do that much damage. It was close. It was a little bit closer than I would have liked, but
neutralized. Guess we're safe.
it's just so funny how how overtuned the ranged are compared to the melee. Like the ranged is like fucking impossible, and melee is like if you have overdrive, you win. Because, well, I mean, it's partially because Reen's like OP still, but I expected the other team would get demolished, but you certainly showed me. I pushed those shells to their limits too. I didn't think you'd last more than a few seconds. Well, in light of your survival, please take your hard-earned reward. Should you ever feel like taking up some of these challenges again, do let me know. I'm always happy to help you train. Holy shit, you guys actually managed to beat all 5 levels of our training program. We're both very impressed. Although given that you defeated our order back at the academy, I think I would have been slightly disappointed if you didn't. It definitely wasn't easy, that's for sure. I can't remember, did we have any... I think we had a slightly hard time with level 4, so maybe we can't talk too much shit, but... I can't deny the experience honed my skills, though. Eustace, you didn't do anything. You guys are so honest and polite, I don't even know how to respond. You know, it doesn't hurt to be a snarky asshole every once in a while, right? Hell, I do it all the time. He's just saying that because he doesn't want to admit how he feels. He's thrilled the Academy has so many talented first-year combatants even outside the fencing club. I'd be really thrilled if you'd shut up. It's an honor to hear that. Oh, stop your sulking and give it to him already. They knew all along anyway. Fine. Here, Reen, take this. Ooh, how'd you get a hold of a Master Quartz? Did you steal this? Who did you steal this from? Fess up. You beat up Nightheart? Is he okay? Found it when I was out raising hell for the Alliance. Wait, when I was raising hell for the Alliance back when you brought me on board. Figured I'd hang on to it until I found someone who could use it properly. It's supposed to be very powerful, which is why it's so popular with military officers like Major Nightheart. I really thought that Loggins or I should use it since I didn't want it to just sit around unused. But if this training has shown me anything, it's that you and your classmates are much better candidates for that. That's very high praise coming from you. So, thank you very much. We'll be sure to put it to good use. Hey, didn't you, hear me earlier when I said to cut back on the whole polite shtick? No thanks needed, man. Helping us get through today is more than enough. When we do return to the Academy, I'll be looking forward to seeing how much you've improved firsthand, blade to blade. Anytime. Hey, that reminds me. I don't know... Okay, so that's what Overdrive 2 does. Do you just do more damage? Okay. That's nifty. If you're in the mood for training, don't be shy about asking. We can keep going until the operation starts if you'd like. No. Then there's magic? We'll do one attempt. Because we've already done art. Arts is like, it's like in the middle ground, right? Where it's like kind of annoying, but not as bad.
Watch out, guys.
Well, it depends on, I mean, having overdrive will help.
You okay?
I can't remember, what are our conditions? It is no one reach low HP.
I think, let's get going.
That one's hard just because your magic characters have no HP, and the magic guys still do the same amount of damage as the physical guys because reasons. No fee.
Well, shall we begin?
Okay, this could be good. Never mind.
I suppose I should thank you. This isn't-
No.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Have you ever tried to play the game and then Falcom was just like, nope?
Excuse us.
I just want like one real attempt. 'Tis all I ask for.
Well, shall we begin?
Okay.
Okay, this is actually pretty good. We will overdrive. How do we want to overdrive here? Can you guys... Are you weak to anything? Not really. I think you queue up the Holy Breath. Just ahead of time? Granted... Yeah, now go ahead and do it.
Arcus, activate!
My turn.
Can you... Just kind of looking. So I'm trying. What I would like you to do is to buff us, right? We can't use items, right? No, we can use items. All right, so you... Since Emma's gonna attack twice, I think you increase her arts, which I think we can do.
It's my turn.
And then you overdrive.
Overdrive.
This is not gonna be anywhere near enough, but...
Now.
Really, we
My
need
turn.
Eustace to be able to Noble Command. Because if he can Noble Command, that'll give us like that free arts boost, so that when we overdrive, our damage output will be higher for both characters.
Of course.
I mean, you're doing decent, but I mean, if you don't kill any of them, it's kind of like a wash.
Allow me. I suppose I should
Thank you
thank you.
very much. No problem.
I do like how they all get to go like 3 times before a certain character gets to go a single time.
Let's go.
You okay?
Thanks. Here I go. Right. Let's go.
Okay. Arcus, activate!
Bro!
Allow me.
Now.
I'll handle this. Arcus, activate.
Nope, we tried.
This
Bad
doesn't look too
RNG.
nice. Oh, let's get going.
If they'd hit any other character which they had access to, we wouldn't have lost, but I guess we just need double overdrive just to be able to blow them up instantly. That or have CP on Eustace for the extra arts boost on everyone easily. Also, Elisa, like, why is she so slow? I just don't understand. I mean, she only has 92 speed. Elliot has 85 and is faster than her. Like, I mean, she has the same speed as Emma, yet always goes slower than her. It makes no sense. Like, consistently. Like, Elisa is always the last to act by, like, not just like a little bit, but like a huge margin. Like, usually enemies will get to go like 2 or 3 times before she gets to act a single time. Every time we use her, it makes no sense. What am I doing? I guess we're going back to the bridge. Let's go finish talking to people in Bareahard, I guess.
Where do you want to go?
I believe that's where we left off. Because we've done Legram, the whole Celtic stretch except for Trista. We still have Ruhr to do, we still have the North Highlands. So we're getting there.
Full speed ahead.
We talked to everyone in the Noble Plaza. We'll go to Station Street. Another day, another chance meeting with Lady Asselin. Ideally, I would have had Lady Viola return home promptly today, but I suppose it's better than watching her sit at home solemnly all day. Is it, though? Is it? Oh yes, did you hear about the tax increases being repealed? It's time to spin, 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 my dear friend. We'd be fools to let a day like this slip past us. Oh my, if it isn't Viola, out shopping again, are we? Oh, I know, not to mention the fact that those Imperial Army soldiers are actually rather nice. My apologies, but I need to be going. I've got the most lovely dress to pick up. Shut up. I must admit, with Heimdall being so far away, I had little interest in what was happening there, but hearing that a battle is set to take place there has piqued my interest. Perhaps I'll return home early today to catch the radio broadcast. I've heard this one radio station that successfully avoided being censored. Maybe I'll return home early today and see if we can listen to it. What do you mean censored? The Noble Alliance are good and noble people, hence the name. They would never censor the true and accurate news that is coming out of Erebonia. Convincing Lady Viola to return home during situations like this is a trial I've yet to overcome. Today, though, is different. I'll succeed for sure this time. Narrator voice, he does not succeed. I have heard talk of a certain groups assisting the Noble Alliance too, some of which are remnants of the Imperial Liberation Front even. Requesting aid from Jaegers is bad enough, but when must we stoop so low as to rely on terrorists as well? Yeah. We have to, you know, make it very clear that one side is, bad. Heimdall would never fall to those reformist excretions. Both Lord Rufus and the Noble Alliance's most elite warriors are stationed there. They should have crushed those reformists already and returned us to the halcyon days of noble rule. Okay. Big weird energy, man. Why did I come up here? I still need to look up fishing. I need to do that. I guess that'll be the next thing we do off screen, maybe. I just kind of forget. And I don't know, I'm just not playing as much, lately. Citizens have been compliant with our warnings to keep their distance from Heimdall, fortunately enough. It's still too soon to relax, however. Who knows when Calvert will make their move now the crossbows settle down. Hope we can bring this war to an end swiftly. Shut up. Oh, Calvert. Shut up about Calvert. No one wants to hear about Calvert. Wonder if Lord Rufus himself will take part in the battle at Heimdall. He seems like an upstanding young man. Oh, you're being serious. But the rumors circulating about the Noble Alliance are late, as of late are a bit disconcerting. I'm not entirely sure whose success we should be praying for anymore. There have been rumors about the other towns spreading around recently. Things like what happened to Celtic, Trista's liberation. Everyone's going through harsh times, yet they're still pulling through. I should be doing the same. You know what's been going on in the other cities makes you realize that I'm lucky to be in Bareahard. I can't sit around being scared when everyone else has it so much worse. The Master will be helping to defend Heimdall in battle under the banner of the Noble Alliance. Judging from his letters, he's very excited at the prospect. The same can't be said for my lady or the rest of the household, however. Not to keep them company from days, it seems. I'm honestly more worried about my lady and the children than the Master. Perhaps I should return home early to keep them company. Nah. Let them starve. Noble Alliances continue to dominate Western Erebonia. Are they, though? Like, I mean, they say that, yeah, but... I mean, they also said they were dominated in the East, and, well, you know, press X the doubt and all that. They've got the advantage in numbers, weapons, and morale. It's no surprise, really. I can't help but wonder how the battle at Heimdall will turn out. Word has it, the barrier surrounding crossbows vanished. Does that mean their new weapon has been rendered useless? Well, I'm concerned about the battle at Heimdall. Crossbow seems like a more pressing concern. Gonna beat you up. I know you don't know any better, but I'm still gonna beat you up. Wait, I didn't have chapter 13? I thought we had chapter 13. Oh, no. We turned all that stuff in, right? Wait. Okay, that was regular Gambler Jack. And we got all the... Oh, we should read the Imperial Chronicle as well. He says with absolutely no intention of reading it right now. Did you hear? Lord Eustace apparently abolished all the wartime taxes. What a relief. I was worried they'd stick around despite Croydon being removed from the war. Lord Eustace seems to have surprisingly good grasp on what the common people need. The fact that he can meet the needs of both classes proves his capability as the Alvaria family's future head. Wait, you mean it was because he would have to pay the taxes as well now, and he doesn't want to do that shit? Oh, okay. That's my headcanon. Eustace went to go, like, buy something, and they, like, were charging him taxes. He's like, what the fuck, dude? Get rid of that shit. He went to go buy an Abyss Shadow for the squad as a present, and then it was like, you know, 75k. Said, nah, no taxes. Get rid of them. Who cares if the city infrastructure, like, crumbles or whatever? I feared this would happen, so I want to protect Master Samuel at any cost. What's up? What is the meaning of this? Mort, I demand an explanation. This is the result of you spending too long shopping, sir. Enough of the excuses. Arrange a flight out of here once. As you wish, sir. I feared this would happen. But then our flight home. What are we going to do? We can't go home? I mean, what are we going to do? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that all flights to Heimdall today have been cancelled. I'll be sure to inform you as soon as we have any new information, so please bear with us until then. Emperor security is handled by the most elite of the Imperial Guardsmen, and the Imperial Guardsmen themselves are made up of the finest soldiers in the Lumiere Provincial Army, I believe. Do take care, Lord Hughes, as I await your safe return. I'm gonna beat 'em up, man. The only thing that are more jokes than Jaegers are Imperial Army soldiers, or Provincial Army soldiers. Basically any type of soldier. Joke, me beat up. Only afraid of, I don't know, random story monsters with statuses? That's the only thing that puts the fear in me? Master Gordy, please, deep breaths, think of your blood pressure. Quiet, you buffoon! I've never been informed this would be an issue. This would never been an issue if you had informed me earlier. Are you suggesting this is my fault? Because I'll smack you right upside the fucking head, bitch. I shan't give up here. Did you just say shan't? Are you real? It took me years to build up all these assets. Never in a million years would I let it end like this. I swear my status as a noble. I'll do whatever it takes to get it all back. Why am I to blame? I urge you to calm yourself, Master Gordy. Curse that Richard. How dare you send me such a letter? Just you watch. I'll do whatever it takes to come back on the top. Isn't he like the guy that was like, he was having the competition with the guy or whatever? Master Gordy has arrived with another count named Richmond. The master received a letter from him not long after his assets up and vanished too. Apparently he went out of his way to laugh at Master Gordy's misfortune in the most insulting manner possible. I do believe they have more in common than they'd like to admit. But like, you ate that frickin' amber that was supposed to make you immortal or something. I don't remember why you ate it, I just remember you did. Weirdo. You tell me it didn't work? I'm so surprised. The city remains peaceful for the time being. We'll be sure to carry out our duty regardless of what happens. Good luck with your own affairs. Oh my, it's rather chilly today, isn't it? The winter cold has never been too kind to these old bones. Let's go home for today, Bootsy. Master Hancock plans on returning on his own. I can't see any of us being able to stop him. Allowing him to go off on his own is out of the question, however, so I plan on accompanying him. Yeah, okay. The Provincial Army seems rather put out that they've been ordered to stay at Aurochs Fort. I'm worried they might do something reckless should they start getting stir-crazy. Not to mention Calvert could be making their move at any time now, too. We'll have to remain on guard. I won't be able to join you at the Corel Imperial Villa. We wish you the best of luck. The success of this operation will serve as a vital step towards ending this war, after all. Really would be cool if you guys would, maybe, I don't know, go do it instead of running around talking to random NPCs. What, you found like a ancient shrine in Ymir that you have to explore as well? Oh, okay. But like, remember, you've only got a few hours remaining. Actually, it's been already more than 4 hours. You're late for the operation. You'll do it tomorrow, you say? Oh, okay. Is Daddy gonna go somewhere? Why is he gonna go by himself? I don't want him to go. He's staying. Hey, what's wrong? Why are you all sad, huh? Tell me. I don't like when everyone's sad. It makes me sad. Same. The current state of affairs is precisely why I can't leave our people be. Surely you both understand that. We do, but that doesn't mean you have to go all by yourself. At the very least, allow me to go with you. There's no need to worry. It's not like back the battle at Heimdall reach our lands. I need you to be here to look after the children, Lorna. We can't just leave them all alone. But we literally just did that. Father decided to return the moment he heard about the battle that's going to happen in Heimdall. Why did he have to go alone? He'll come back to us, won't he? I mean, probably. Why do you have to be so stubborn? Now? Besides, I can forbid from carrying out his duties as a lord. Very well, then. This is how it's going to be. Then I can at least make sure both our home and children remain safe. Good day, Lord Useless. My deepest apologies for not being able to offer you anything. Not at all. More importantly, things are likely to get exponentially worse from here on out. I'd ask that you take extra care from now on. I could say the very same. Excuse me? I can only assume you plan on diving straight into danger. That's the sort of young man you've always been. And we both return to Bareahard, alive and well. Indeed, I look forward to us meeting again. That's nice. We should have had Laura when we went to talk to everybody in the Gram. I kind of didn't even think about there being potential dialogue for characters in cities. That's probably like the third or fourth line of dialogue we've had referencing the uses in our party. I do need to pause for 1 second before we go down to Artisan Street, and then we will, How many monsters do we have left? Just 2? Do we still have Ruler and Nord as our main stuff? And Trista. Yeah, we might do a monster after this. We'll see. Be right back.
Right.
Alright, we're back, as Reen says. Trying to think, how many... There's not too many people to talk to here. I don't know, we might be able to fit in a monster fight. We'll see. I might actually just do... We already did a bit of combat in this video, so maybe we'll just save that for the start of the next video. Just because we do still have 2/3 major areas of talking to do, depending on how many people there are to talk to in Trista. I mean, I guess it would just be main Trista, so it wouldn't be that much, right? There shouldn't be that many people at the academy, just like the teachers that were left. Oh man, listen to this. Dad finally left me in charge of putting the finishing touches on one of our products. I can finally call myself a jeweler. Heck yeah! Probably shouldn't get too ahead of myself, though. Granted, I still got a long way to go before I'm a pro. Still got to work on my gem cutting and processing techniques, but that day will come. I'll make sure of it. I never realized they actually have prices down here. Bro, who the fuck can afford this shit? 750 million? Like, he doesn't even want to show us the good shit. He's like, here's the Abyss Shadow. That's the best you can do. I'm not even going to show you anything more expensive than that because I know you're a little poor boy who can't afford it, Reen. What about these big-ass motherfuckers? Holy shit, dude! I mean, those things are massive. I mean, that's like a damn Chaos Emerald or some shit. Rook's still not good enough to be left in charge of the high-quality materials yet, I'm afraid. That's why I've been having him handle stuff that's easy to work with. To me, it's good to see that he's motivated. It'll be interesting to see how things play out from here on. He's currently going through the exact same training process I did. For now, I'll be watching closely to see how he progresses. And if not, I'm kicking him out in the street. What about this shit? Is any of this? Like, how is this only... This is like a less than 1/10 of the price? But I mean, it actually kind of... like, looks better, maybe? I feel like these prices are made up. And they don't matter. Like, what makes the middle diamond there? Like, 1/50th? 1/100th of the price of this one? It's all a scam, man. The Lord Useless will be going to Heimdall where Lord Rufus awaits. Don't worry. Rufus himself instructed me to act based on his own convictions and based on my own convictions and pride. Said convictions happen to not overlap with his own. That's all there is to it. True. That's how it is. Then let's just see what where those convictions lead both of you. I've known those boys ever since they were children. Back then, Lord Useless was a smart little cookie, while Lord Rufus was a capable one. That's still the case today. All I can do now is watch and see where their convictions lead them. How many, what's the court situation looking like? Bad. We ain't got no Sapith. Hey, welcome! Feel like it's gonna be another fight or something, huh? We're probably gonna be crazy busy thanks to all the people that'll be stuck here till it's over. Better get a room quick! Do the Noble Alliance and Imperial Army really plan on taking each other head on? You have to feel bad for the people in Heimdall as it is, but we shouldn't forget about the people in the city outskirts. I don't want civilians to end up getting caught up in all this too. There's a program called Radio Trista that keeps leaking news every now and again. So far their broadcasts have coincided with the rumors floating around town, so I think it's safe to trust them. Now they've restricted access to the trains again. They're kind of imperative for a traveling merchant like me. Guess I'll have to wait and see how things go today. Guess how long do I have to put up with this? It's really hard getting any work done these days. Oh no. Oh no. You okay, buddy? Is it really December already? Perhaps it's time to search for a second job to help repay my loan. I did succeed in extending the deadline, but there's still the high interest rates to deal with. Speaking of my financial lows, I wonder what my daughter's up to. I have a bad feeling about this. I think I need to return to the hotel. Imagine not having enough money to buy the stuff you want. Couldn't be me, man. Thank the kind goddess in the sky above, Lord Eustace decided to abolish all the tax hikes. Life shouldn't be nearly as rough from here as now on out. All that's left is for the war to come to an end and then things will be back to normal, if only it were that simple. It's a relief knowing we don't have to deal with those taxes anymore. I guess I can see it in my heart to give that poor Baron a bit of a discount now that they're gone. I'd hate to see him get even any more depressed than he already is. I laugh at the nobles acting all worried about those Heimdall rumors. Must be nice that's the only thing you need to be concerned about. Meanwhile, the rest of us are still struggling to make a damn living. Maybe they should try working instead. Might help them take their minds off everything. Hear that, Ring? Maybe they should try working instead. Maybe that'd help take their mind off things. Ring, you're not like... Without damn nobles crying over one little room without realizing how lucky they have it. Meanwhile, the rest of us are struggling to make a living here. Don't you run a high-end shop that charges out the ass, like for, you know, nobles? Can you scam them because they have money? I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I respect the hustle, but like, come on. You're not exactly struggling to put food in your mouth, dude. You own a shop. A high-end one at that. Is the war not over yet? Nobles really have a lot of free time. I bet there wouldn't be any war if they had actual work to do instead. I guess that's it. Any guards here? No. You only got 10 minutes left. We'll save the monster for next video. We could go and report a couple of these. Good work, Reen. Oh, what are you doing on the screen? I bet you weren't expecting me to show up, were you? I can access the computer from here in my chair. Normally you'd report to Prince Oliver, but seeing as we can't get in contact with him, I'm going to be the one listening to your reports today. Oh, I see. Well, in that case...
Wow, that must have been tough.
So we're not going to reach rank 0, it doesn't look like. We're going to be off by, I'm assuming the others two get 4. That is, math. We're very close. That should be everything. There's still time left until the operation scheduled to start, so let me know if you have anything else to report. I will, thank you.
Where do you want to go?
I'm trying to think. We do have a quest in... Well, we have a quest in both regions, but... Let's do Zinder Gate.
Leave it to me.
There shouldn't be that many people here to talk to. Sounds like the fighting in the west got a lot more fierce yesterday. This could be a make or break moment for this war. Whatever you do, don't carelessly throw your lives away. Hey, that room also, we never looked at that master chords. I mean, I know the Chevalier, it's like... Didn't it like cause people to attack you or something? Yeah, attracts enemies' attention. It's actually like really good. Well, I mean, it is and it isn't. Because on one hand, I think in normal content, it's probably fairly strong because, like, monsters don't hit quite as hard. But, like, even our tankiest characters can only take maybe 2 hits before they die. And depending on the hits, I mean, some things are just going to, like, always two-shot you. I mean, the physical damage up as HP drops is good. But at the same time, you really don't want to be at low HP because you'll just fucking straight up die, yo. Oh, Raven's still only level 3. Just kind of looking. Do we have any that are close to level 5? Like, these, basically? I mean, Ares at level 5 would be pretty strong, assuming it probably gives the water bell effect still. Wait, when did we get this? Is this what we got for the ranged thing? Begins battle with stealth, 2 turns of buff stats. I mean, it didn't really seem that good. The stats are not bad, but I mean, 2 turns of extra stats just doesn't really seem like that good. Starting with stealth, so it's basically you get a crit on the first turn, and you do have some immunity right at the start of a fight. I mean, it has niche uses, but like it could actually be pretty good for like some of the training, like range training, for instance. I think this would have been good for, but I think that's what we got this from. I don't really remember. But like being invincible for the first few turns, or for the first turn basically, would be quite handy. And you have the extra boost at the start, which is a problem for in range since you don't have a way to buff yourself. Yeah, Chevalier. Oh yeah, we also got that emblem quartz. Okay, it decreases damage up to 80%. That's like so much better than what it used to be. Didn't it like max out at like a significantly lower value in the first game? Because like that's actually good. Now I don't really know what the conversion there is, but I mean, you got great stats, triple advantage. I wonder if that would potentially be able to proc on boss fights. Because if you could start a boss fight with triple advantage, that would be very, very good. But is it better than your other options for Master Quartz? That's where you get, you know, it's a hard sell. I do think it is pretty strong. But, like, if we think about, like our party for the super boss is going to be Reen, Fee, Emma, Elliot, Eustace, Machias. I think that's, like, our best bet. Fee is good to have in the back line, or Fee is, you know, she has the stealth capabilities, and she can be like, slot in for an impede. Same with Machias, where he can also, like, slot in and impede if, like, say, Elliot or Emma have to go. And they don't... I don't think Emma has a way to impede, right? I never use this ability, but it does not impede. And then Machias is just probably the best backline support character, just because of being able to swap in Burst Drive. And I just can't think of, like, I mean, I feel like Eustace has to keep some sort of offensive magic quartz. Reen. The thing is, the guy's just so tanky, man. I mean, 16% more damage. Honestly, Emblem might be worth it on Reen. Just to make him, like, super survivable? Because essentially, so I mean, you're actually getting the same strength, more survivability, a little bit. Actually, the HP values are pretty similar. They're actually exactly the same. There's an argument for giving Reen Emblem for that fight. Chevalier could also be good. You get a little bit more max HP. You get some nice utility with LaForte automatically. Same with Crescent Mirror, but Crescent Mirror doesn't work in that fight because reasons. I don't know. I feel like these are actually both fairly decent options for Reen for that one fight in particular. Since, I mean, damage is nice, but he's got so much that it's going to be a long-ass fight regardless. It would kind of really depend on like what Vermilion's level 5 effect is. I mean, I guess I could look it up, but also I kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, we might roll an Emblem. I mean, it really won't be, I think it just might let him survive like 2 hits from the boss potentially. Because that's pretty valuable if it does let him do that. Now, if it doesn't, then maybe it's probably not worth it, but... And there's still some things that are going to straight up one-shot you regardless, like the art attack, but... I don't know. I was supposed to be talking to NPCs, and I just went on this weird... Okay, there's like nobody here, so... That's just some live theory crafting for you. Welcome to Zender Gate. If you're looking for the Lieutenant General, you're a little too late, I'm afraid. He departed last night, leading the bulk of the 3rd Division. They should have just passed the Schwarzstrock barrier. Meanwhile, the rest of us here will be guarding the gate. That should be one thing off his mind at least. It's a duty which I intend to fulfill to the very best of my abilities. God, depressing seeing the gate so barren and empty. I just hope all the people who left come back after this is all over. Take care of yourself too, okay? No, I refuse. You can't make me take care of myself. Looks like even the shop, even Pizza Man's gone? I wonder if he's over in Nord. Well, I mean, you know, the village that is. The singular village in the entire country. Everything's in order here at Zender Gate. We're staying in close contact with the Watchtower too, so you needn't worry about the Highlands. Not much longer until the battle for Heimdall begins though, and I'm personally much more worried about that. Alright, let's peruse your literature. I don't know why I want to say carouse. How's the Watchtower gang going? Hey there, is it true you're gonna be marching on the Capitol? Surprise, how I know we're stuck out here? Sarges from the Armor Division told me. I'm an Imperial soldier too, after all. The upcoming battle's my business as much as anyone else's. Well, good luck. I'm in your corner. And come visit me again when you got some time, okay? And you'll tell me all about the cool stuff we'll be doing later today, right? Right? That reminds me. Let's put Gaius in just for potential Nord dialogue. Hey there, nothing out of the ordinary here. Nothing to worry about either. It feels as though we're coordinated even better with Zender Gate than before, too. I know that things are still looking grim over in Erebony at the moment, but if we can make it through the hard times, I'm sure there'll be good ones waiting on the other side, just like we managed to pull through and make it back here. Can I go in? Oh, you can do literally explore everything else in the world, but like, oh, we don't have time to go in the Watchtower. I mean, do you listen to yourself sometimes? Is the gang back yet? The gang is back. So we'll toss everybody in Nord, then go fight a monster in the next video, and then maybe transition to Ruhr and almost be done. We'll eventually have to face off against the super boss, which is gonna, I don't know, depending on how long it takes, that might also actually kind of mess up videos for like a day or two. Just because I have to spend like an entire recording day only doing like one, I mean, I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I don't think it's going to be that bad. I think it was just that, like, we were vastly not prepared for it. Like, I'm prepared to remove most of my limiters for it. Like, i.e. we'll be able to use bells. I will not use craft cards still, I refuse. But everything else is pretty much on the table for that fight. Like, you know, double overdrive, spirit unification, that type of stuff. I really, really hope I don't need to actually grind up level 5 master quartz. I mean, it would help, but like, I think I can beat it without them. And also, we would have to kind of like restructure our format to not have any flexibility, right? Like, we would want to be purely focused on just having spells that are good for that fight. Like, you know, we wouldn't necessarily need Phantom Phobia, right? We could replace this with something else, or, you know, stuff like that, because we only really need one offensive spell that works. So we'd have to remove a lot of fluff, kind of specialized specifically for that fight. I think it'll be fun, though. I'm looking forward to it. I have to admit, I'm not too happy to hear that you're all heading to Heimdall. I know you got plenty of experience under your belts at this point, so I won't try and stop you, but, well, just promise to make it back safe and sound, alright? We're all looking forward to seeing you again, after all. I didn't really mean to talk to you, but, Alright, I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys!